Hi, in this video I will show you how to connect a PLC to your PC or laptop in order to read out data with OPC UA. For this you have to get the PLC into your network. The challenge here is that we still want to have internet connection and at the same time want to have the PLC in our network, and PLCs usually are configured with a hardwired IP address, so a fixed IP address. In that case, I have two IP addresses hard coded here. I got this PLC, and now I have to connect that to my laptop. So you can look up the connections here. So the white one is X2. So this cable is actually connected to my PC. You can use a local router or switch, or you can even connect it directly because we will create a fixed network. This here is X1. This actually is connected to a HMI display here, which I have here on the side. This one here. So, how do we do that? First of all, we have to connect the host system, so Windows, and then I will show you how to do that in VMware so that you can start up Docker and connect to MHubX with that PLC as well. The first thing you have to do is to open your system control. I have a German setting here, so this is the German system control. You open, simply search here for system control, and then go to that network editor, and then we want to change adapter settings. So you can see I have my Wi-Fi here, which is active right now, and I have a Ethernet adapter here. And this Ethernet adapter is connected using USB. So actually I'm connected here right now. This cable here I just showed you is actually going into my docking station. But you can also use directly here. And yeah, and now we have to give this fixed IP address. So I go here, properties, then internet version 2, and then I already gave it a fixed IP address. So the address of this PLC is 1.1 in this network. I gave my machine 101. So now I am actually able to ping this, which I already did. Let's do it again. Now I can ping that PLC and also connect it, for example, with MHubX or OPC to a expert. Now let's connect the virtual machine set up in previous videos to run MHubX on. In order to do that, you have to add a new network card. So right now there's only one network card, network adapter active, which says wired here. And if we go to the VMware settings, you can see that there's only one adapter, which is this adapter here. And we make sure that we remember this adapter name, which is, if I go to the wired settings, which doesn't even display a name here. Okay, ENS33. And now we add a second network adapter by saying VM settings, network adapter, add network adapter, Finish. We have a second network adapter. We choose bridged for it and say OK. Now the virtual machine will restart. And now I have two adapters. And we remember the ENS33 adapter was the old one. This is the new one. Both are connected. And now I need to give this second adapter also a fixed IP address. So I'm using that ENS33. The first thing I do is I disable IPv6, and in the IP for version 4 I configure a manual address .1. Let's say 99, and then 255.0, and then I say apply. Now I've created that fixed network, or the fixed IP for the network, for the SPS, the PLC. So if I'm saying PLC, SPS, that's the German word for PLC. And the last thing I have to do is, in order to make sure that in the future this second network adapter always chooses the right hardware, it's recommended to go to the virtual network editor, change the settings here, now I can see the new one, which is the bridged one. And here you have to make sure that it's not on automatic, but really choose the right controller here. Otherwise you might run into trouble when you restart that VMware. Okay. And now I should be able to ping the PLC. So IP address. Okay, so we have two network adapters, and now I say ping 1.1, which is the PLC. Now I can ping the PLC. That's it.